So can I buy a pension annuity with savings? Hi there, I'm Stan the Annuity Man. Stan knows. If you don't believe that, I wear t-shirts that say that, the old bow-nosed Nike campaign. I'm America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states and Puerto Rico. But we're going to talk about the benefits of using savings to buy a pension annuity and why you should do that, how you should do that, how you should go about doing that in a proper manner to get the highest contractual guarantees in the country for your specific situation. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a darn good plan. Stan the Annuity Man. Exactly. All right, so first of all, buying a pension annuity, we're talking about a single premium, immediate annuity, a deferred income annuity, qualified longevity annuity contract, and income riders. Those are the four types that provide lifetime income. Those are pension annuities. They're going to pay for as long as you're breathing. If you set it up joint with the spouse, as long as one of you is breathing or on a respirator, okay? But you can use your savings to do that. You can also, with everything but a QLAC can only be used with traditional IRA money, but all the rest you can use Roth IRA, traditional IRA, non-IRA savings, which is what we're talking about. So let's talk about just using savings accounts, checking accounts, non-qualified, as they say in the business, non-IRA. The good news about that is with all pension annuity products, the income stream that you're going to receive is a combination of return of principal plus interest. I'm going to say that again. So with an immediate annuity, if you said to me, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, I need a lifetime income stream with an immediate annuity to start as soon as possible, that income stream is going to be a combination of return of principal plus interest, but the annuity company is on the hook to pay for as long as you're breathing, even if there's nothing left in the account. I'm going to pause there. I want you to process it, okay? When you're using savings type money, checking account type money, non-IRA type money, so you're getting return of principal plus interest, you're only paying taxes on the interest part of the lifetime income stream. So let's just say we run the immediate annuity quote. This is an example, okay? And you can go to my site and run them yourself, theannuityman.com. Let's just say you're getting a $5,000 income stream per month the rest of your life. $4,000 is return of principal, $1,000 is interest. So you're getting $5,000 a month, but you're only paying taxes on the $1,000. Does that make sense? Okay. So you do that, you live forever, and the account draws down to zero. At that point in time, then all of it is taxable, but they're still going to pay for as long as you're breathing. Now, you also can structure it so that 100% of any unused money goes to your beneficiaries. I'll call these backstops. Lifetime income backstops, like when you, Little League, like you had the backstop behind you where the ball didn't roll down the hill. Okay? In this case, we can put the backstop in place so that the annuity company never keeps a penny, but yet they're on the hook to pay for as long as you are breathing. Because a lot of people, I'm one of them, I've worked hard. I came from nothing, had no money when I started, and here we are. I don't want to give that away. Even though there's a higher payment for life only, you know, bus hits you day two, money goes poof. But 99% of the people don't do that. 99% of the people put a backstop in place so that money will be there for the beneficiaries if you die early in the policy. But that's buying a pension, all right? You already own the best pension on the planet. Social Security is the best immediate annuity on the planet because it solves for inflation, because the inflation component is a political football, not an actuarial football. And I'm contractual, so I'm looking at the contractual guarantees. We can also add cost of living adjustment riders, increases to that pension that you're using with your savings money, but know that the annuity company doesn't give that away. Visual, here's the annuity, pension annuity without the increase. Here's the same one with an increase, visually. For the people listening, I got one hand above my head and one hand at mid-chest level to show the difference. And typically it's a 7 to 9 year break-even point. You can put it on there if you want. It doesn't mathematically work to me, but if it feels good to you, then we can do that. But yes, you can do that. Now the process, we handle that at the Annuity Man. We're licensed in all 50 states and Puerto Rico. We represent pretty much every single carrier out there. We take care of the paperwork. And the money from your savings never goes to us. It goes directly to the annuity company. Directly. You can either wire transfer it or FedEx it. We pay for both. Okay? So you're not out of pocket. So we would do the paperwork, we would get the policy number, we would move the money from you, your savings account, to the annuity company that provided the highest contractual guarantee that you agreed upon. Never touches our hands, never comes to our office, goes directly to the annuity company, and we handle that. And I have a full staff in my Las Vegas headquarters that all of them are licensed in all 50 states, not one of them is on commission. So their incentive is to get this done for you. So let's take one more detailed stab at this. So you're looking to possibly buy a pension annuity using your savings account, non-IRA, non-qualified checking account type money. What I need you to do is look at your income floor. Look at what's coming in every month. What's your Social Security, dividend stocks, if you have rental houses, whatever's coming into that account every month, then tell me what's the gap? What gap do you need to fill? Let's just say you have $4,000 a month coming in from everything and you need an additional $1,000. Let's solve for the additional $1,000. Let's run a reverse engineer quote with all carriers to solve for the $1,000 using the least amount of money. You can do that at my site as well. Or you can have us do it, you can have me do it. Stan at theannuityman.com. That's the way I want you to think. What's my income floor? What's the gap that needs to be filled? What's that pension that I need to add in addition to Social Security and everything else? That's how easy it is. You own an annuity for what it will do, not what it might do. I think the conversation that we will then have to have is, how do you want to structure it? Is it your life? Is it joint life? Do you want a backstop on it? How do you want to do that? We can customize that pension for you. There's no one size fits all. The local person's going to try to show you a one size fits all. Doesn't exist. It's crap. They're lazy. They're only showing one product. We represent all carriers and look at all products and have no bias toward one product or carrier. We don't care. Who provides the highest contractual guarantee after you answer two questions? What do you want the money to contractually do? And when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? Stan the Annuity Man has made it that simple. Why? Because simple's good. That's what my wife, she goes, you're so simple. And I take that as a compliment. I really do. Do me one last favor. Go to my site, like I said, theannuityman.com. You can download books for free, run quotes, watch videos, get educated. Okay? You can also schedule a call with me. If you don't get me, demand me if you want me. If you want to run for the hills from me, that's fine too. I have licensed people there that will talk to you as well. But watch this video. There's a spinning clock up there, and I did a video on the commoditization of annuities, why annuities are all commodities, why annuities should be shot with all carriers to provide the highest contractual guarantee. I always say you need to look at the number and the rating, 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 and then my recommendation. That's the formula. And from that formula, you're going to get the best solution for your specific situation. My name's Stan the Annuity Man, and as they say in the business, Stan knows I really do. See you next time.